Sorry, I lost you something when Kevin jumped on. It did something weird.
No, I'm civil service. Uh, I work for the Department of
Kevin,
Defense.
are we live, Kevin?
I hit the button. Whether or not it's actually doing it or not, I don't know. I was trying to check myself.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if I didn't want you to keep talking, Rabbit, if we were live.
No, you good? No,
Okay.
I work for the Department of Defense. I'm a civil service engineer. I
Cool.
do
Right
industrial
on.
engineering for C-130s.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
I spent taking a ride or two in those.
yeah, we got a gunship here right now, and then we got a Coast Guard plane, and then
Ah,
just a bunch of regular, I guess jumpers or whatever you call them, or transporters.
all right, now I'm going. We were already, I think, on YouTube, but now we're going live on Facebook Dizzle. We should be
All
there.
right, where's Rose Lynn at?
He's gonna hop on in just a second. He was on date night with the boss lady and
Oh,
um
yeah.
running a little behind, but he'll be here in a minute. Well, let's say we are. Let's see. I keep checking Facebook and I'm not seeing it. Ah,
Man,
there we go. There we go.
y'all got them fruit flies right now
No,
everywhere.
we don't.
Man, go.
Nope.
Things are terrible.
We don't got none of them.
I don't even eat fruit.
My wife is a fruit head. She would some days that's all she eats is fruit. Yeah,
That's good for you.
yeah, she loves some fruit. Yeah, brother Glenn's running a little late. He'll be here in a minute. He was out date night with the boss lady, and he's gonna hop on his phone and then transfer to his laptop when he makes it to his hacienda. Um, it has been a long day. I'm ready for a
Yeah.
cool drink, which that's all it's gonna be because my ice melted. If it ain't very good, I'm gonna have to go get one out of the refrigerator. There's brother Glenn.
All those base doctor CDs.
Do it now?
Said you've been spinning up all those base doctor CDs.
Not today. I've been I put a radio, a backup camera, and a tractor, and a monitor, and been working on a fiberglass and a speaker box I built for a side by side, and put radio and funky tow mirrors with all kind of lights and crap in them on a Chevrolet 2500 and all kinds of crap.
Cool. Well, I'm glad you're busy. Hey, Glenn.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
We good, brother. How about you?
Good. Just got me a nice steak and a old fashioned and a potato, and hung out with a wife.
With the pretty lady. Hey, pretty lady, we see you yawning over there. He done put you to sleep.
I'm trying to put her to sleep. We driving toward the house.
I heard
Of
that.
course, again, I'm late for the damn podcast.
No, not Glenn. He would never be late for the podcast.
I got shit going on, man. I'm always doing something. Never fails.
I hear you, brother. I know the feeling. Hell, I had to hitchhike home. I had to send Jerry home early to get my dogs from the vet, because I was a little late at the shop. So yeah, I had to hitchhike to the house.
If you're a hitchhiker, does that mean some shit broke down or what?
No, 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 no. I was riding with Jerry and I sent him to get my dogs because I was at the shop a little late. I needed to deliver the one I was finishing, and I got them to bring me to the hacienda.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've been running around like crazy. Work's been driving me nuts. I think I got like 12 messages from Rabbit that he sent me in Facebook Messenger that I ain't even had time to look at. I always enjoy seeing some of the crazy shit that Rabbit sends me. I ain't even had time to look at it. So, Rabbit, it ain't I'm ignoring you. I've just been busy as hell.
Shit. That's life.
Plus we knocked 8 pistons out of a block in blackjack too. So
Oh
we,
no.
we got that going on as well. We're trying to get ready for that $100,000 gig because we embarrassed ourselves at the 75,000 range.
I hear you. I hear you. So
But we got some making up to do.
were the Pistons hurt, or are we just making a change, or?
We just fixing her back up like this.
I heard that.
Time for rods, rings, and bearings. So we don't want to go out. It's either we change them or they change themselves.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
I agree.
It's a lot better if you change them than letting them change themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah, that,
So hell, he may be in the house watching this, going, "Somebody's not eating the steak and potato, and leave my ass here working on this some bitch by myself." I
that's
don't know.
right.
We'll have to see what he says.
That's right. That's right. Look at that man with his tinker hat and tinker shirt on.
Yeah.
I hear you,
See,
baby.
I can't see their cameras. I can't see Rapid or Tinker.
Hey, if I can't get a block back and get an engine together, at least I can get some t-shirts and some hats made.
There you go. There you go.
At least represent a little bit.
There you go.
Now, see,
Yeah.
I see Rabbit's ugly mug.
There's Rabbit.
Yeah.
I wonder why you can see
Yeah,
Rabbit, but you can't see Brandon.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Seen that the head gasket on Blackjack decided it wanted to eject though.
That's what happens with 145 psi of coolant pressure.
Ooh.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. So we got really lucky. Cause it didn't hurt a rod, didn't hurt a ring, didn't hurt a ring land, didn't hurt a piston, didn't tear up the block, didn't tear up the head. It literally just smushed out the copper out from underneath the damn head, and we were able to change it out, put it back together. Now, granted, we still had other issues that we were working on. That's why we became a duck's duck. It was bad. I mean, when you get outrun by a duck, what does that make you? Really, a duck lucky. I'm not sure what it cost. But even if we had outrun the guy like we did, we're still not hitting on all cylinders, so to say. We'll get that.
Yeah. 10,
I got confidence in it. We'll make it happen.
I heard that.
But you can get us down. We'll get back up. At one time, we were one of the fastest out there making things happen, and we made a big ass change and a big swing because we want to be faster than that. To be faster than that, you got to make changes. So I trust Not'll put his damn big ass brain together and figure out what's what. We'll make it all happen.
That's right. That's right. So, I know you had mentioned possibly going to run the caution lap. You gonna do that anytime soon?
Well, I was going last weekend, and literally I looked at all the racetracks and I couldn't find nothing. I called Austin up
Really?
to try to find something. There was a bunch of them 650, 750 bracket race, this, that, and the others, and then a bunch of them small block boost and a couple pro mod style races, but there wasn't any of that average Joe 530 little G something in the middle kind of thing. So we ended up not going anywhere. We stayed to the house. But I was ready to take caution lap somewhere and couldn't find anything.
Well, if nothing else, you may need to go up there with Paul Baxter sometime to Brainerd and run that 530 up there.
I saw that, but I think that 530 they got up there is a bracket race summit series deal. If you don't run 530 with a 0 and a number behind it, you're screwed, and that ain't how the little gangsters 530 works. They got show enough real bracket race guys that are cutting 006 lights 530 with a number behind it. So I ain't nowhere near that.
I heard that.
But don't get me wrong, I love Brainerd. Brainerd's an awesome track. The owners are cool. It just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Looking for something to go do. It is what it is.
I hadn't made it up there yet, but I sure want to go. Got brother Jimmy Davis watching in the house.
Hell yeah. Damn. No Mercy. Is it No Mercy Champ or which one did he win? I'm trying to remember.
No Mercy. No Mercy.
No Mercy 11, I think it was.
I don't know what number
I
it
can't
was.
see any comments driving down the road. That's cool. Hell, somebody needs to ping Dylan Peacock and let's get him on here. I'd love to hear what happened. I know him and his daughter been out trying to do some kind of like Rocky Mountain Race Week or some kind of drag and drive thing.
Right. I mean, I hadn't even heard of him testing or anything, and then he's going to Rocky Mountain Race Week.
He was there. He was there.
That's
so I'd love to hear
pretty wild.
Give him a pep talk. Tell him, hey man, and keep doing what you're doing. But I know he said he was really disappointed. Felt like a letdown with his daughter and this, that, and the other. But
Uh-oh.
Dylan, if you're listening, man, you keep on doing what you're doing. Having your daughter out racing, whether you're racing or breaking, you got her with you, showing her that life ain't always rainbows and Skittles. So you keep doing you, big dog. So somebody, when I get a chance to hit him up, I'd love to hear the story.
Yeah,
And that's the other thing.
I
He's making stories with his kid. That's a cool thing too.
yeah, I hadn't seen much from him. I did hear they were going, but I hadn't seen anything post.
He sent something out today. He's looking for a Gen 3 Coyote, 18 to 20 out of an F-150. And I thought Mason might have one, and tagged Mason. He said, nope, it's sold. So I think they're looking for another motor. I don't know if that means they
Ooh.
trashed the one he had in it. Something happened. Like I said, I'd like to get the backstory. So I know he's always got the YouTube stuff kicking off. I just haven't been able to sit down and follow to get the true grit. So
Get the latest. I don't know why I'm not getting notifications on his stuff like I used to. I used to see a bunch of it.
Same. So maybe he's not doing as much. So maybe we need to get him back in gear again. Maybe he's been too busy working on that damn thing. He ain't had time
To do all his video and stuff. Brother Jimmy Davis says he'll be back to joining you guys soon.
Hell yeah. Joining me soon. Because Kevin still ain't got his shit together. So if you get yours put back together before Kevin does, we got a problem. Speaking of which, Kevin.
I'm still crickets. I ain't heard a word. Need to call back and see. I sent a text and never got a response. So I don't know.
They a race shop too, so they busy as hell. And I'm always a firm believer in squeaky wheel gets the oil. If you want some shit done, one, you got to pay them. Two, you got to squeak a little bit.
I heard that.
I know you've already paid them, so now you got to be kind of squeaky.
I paid them some. I'll be paying them a lot more when it's all said and done, but it is what it is. You know how that goes.
So, Brandon, I'm sure you've been squeaking too. What's the progress on getting your stuff back together?
It should be. If it's not the end of this week, it should be next week when I get the block in the crankback.
Cool.
So you're saying Kevin's going to take another loss, is what you're saying, because you're going to get outrun him and doing that too.
Well, I've got everything pulled apart now. I'm moving the radiator to the back and switching over to electric power steering, and now I gotta get well,
electric power steering and a race truck. Explain to me how that's working. What you got going on with that?
So it's actually so it's already got the power rack on the straight axle on the front. And what I'm doing is getting rid of the PSC pump that's belt driven by the SERP and using it's a Dodge pump out of like 11 to 14 Charger, Challenger, and Chrysler 300.
So it's just like a little miniature electronic hydraulic pump, basically.
Yeah, I mean it was on the OEs.
That's cool.
So, and I'm gonna run that through the PMU, through the ECU Master PMU, and be able to control the pressure of it.
That's
so,
cool.
That way, I don't have to worry about if I throw a serpentine belt, I still have my power steering when I'm locked in full wheel drive and it's decided to head towards the wall.
That's probably a plus.
Well, you know, when I guess in drag racing, I guess I could see that as a problem. When I was mud racing, my power steering when I was mud racing was the throttle.
Well,
and you understand that. I'm sure other people don't.
At Street and Yeet last year, I didn't make a clean pass all week. Of course, it's because the thrust bearing was eating itself. I didn't realize that's the reason it was throwing the belt. But yeah, when you're locked in full wheel drive, you know, LSD up front and all four tires are hot and it decides it wants to start heading to the wall at 130 and you go to correct it and it says no, it'll make you not want to get in it.
That'll get your attention. Yeah, that'll get your attention. Like I said, I'm sure the asphalt's different, but the mud sand racing, you know, you're not running 130 because you're going 200 or 300 feet. You can kind of do some correction with the throttle, but I can imagine the drag radials on the front, the whole different. Okay.
Well, by the end of the week, I was kind of getting the feel for having to do that. You know, trying to flip it to lighten the front end up to be able to bring it around. You know.
Yeah.
It was not fun, man. So I was like, all right, I gotta do something better.
But like you said, that ain't cool. Yeah, that ain't cool.
Yeah.
The Bill Clary is actually watching. We need to get him on here. I don't know what he's doing watching. He should be commenting. And
if he's watching, he can join.
That's right. That's right. If you can watch Bill Clary, you can join. Mr. Thomas Davis in the house.
I don't know what Bill has been working on. Need to get his ass in here, that's for sure.
I ain't no telling. I don't know. He don't call me no more like he used to. I guess he don't love me no more.
He's too damn busy.
He,
I know he's too. Every time I call him, because I gotta call you back. I gotta call you back. Like he'll answer, he just go, I gotta call you back.
I heard that.
He's too busy trying to make that money.
Hey,
I ain't gonna bother her working, man.
I know how it is. I know how it is. It takes a bunch of it. No doubt.
So what's the story in the truck world? I saw Canado went to, was it a PDRA race? I think it was.
I think so.
I wasn't able to really follow along.
He was hauling butt. I know that.
How Chris did in that race.
I don't know how he did in the race, but I know he was getting with the program. I saw a pretty serious lick he made. I don't even remember what the number was, but it was fast.
Hell yeah. So you don't know how he did in the race. Like I said, Chris hadn't posted a whole lot.
He
either, so I was wondering.
He was watching earlier. I don't know for sure if he's still in here, but
All right, cool. Curious how he's doing. The other one is Bobby Dodger. Bobby's got a bunch of things going on. I think Bobby's trying to get a damn mud truck together. Maybe not his own. Though. I don't want to spread any rumors. I think he's putting a mud truck together that he may or may not be driving, racing, doing something with.
that's cool.
And he's got Miss Misery out in the shop working on it, always just doing things.
I saw him working on his cab over truck and all that too.
Yep, that cab over's badass. But so we'll see what he's got going on with that. And the other one is Maximus has been a little quiet too. So I don't know if it's a calm before the storm.
Who knows? Who knows?
All these guys are kind of laid off a little bit, so I'm waiting to see what's happening. Hopefully, it's not a trend of everybody laying off.
Chris, if you want to hop on, let me know and I'll send you a link through Messenger. We'd love to hear the latest and greatest on what's going on with the brick.
Oh hell yeah! What were you saying there, Rabbit?
I think Ray's doing some freshening up, making a couple little minute changes.
Okay. Cool.
I want to say the transmission went off for freshen up, but I'm not real sure. I hadn't heard from him lately. I know
And then
Josh Ronador and them with Jeepers Creeper, they have a transmission and converter for sale. Not sure
that
if
may
it's
be a little upgrade they're working on too. Then, huh?
yeah, it may be. And I didn't actually know they went down as far as they went down with turbo size. Granted, it's still a large turbo to me, but I didn't know it was twin 88s on that truck. That truck is looking for what it is.
And Making the power. Anybody says you can't do it with 2088s is wrong. 2088s is plenty.
Well, I mean, that's what limited LDR is limited to is 88s, and I mean, their boys going 80s and 70s.
And they're running didn't Lyle run a 60 in the LDR chrome red car with the Noonan deal in it? So some of them guys are hauling ass.
Yeah, but I want to say that's that's a Pro Charge car.
Well, it was. I thought it was twin turbo Pro Charge, and now it's got a blower on.
It's got a screw or something on it now, I think.
Yeah, I think when it had the
screw on.
Yeah, I think when I had the Hemi in it, it had a F-148 Pro Charger on.
Yeah, but I thought it had the twins on it before that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe.
It did before that. Now, of course, what it landed in that trim, I don't know. But, I mean, hell, twin 88 still make more airflow than, you know, 122 or whatever, or 114 or 118.
Fixing to pull on the road to my house here. The deer that I always see deer hunting, they're standing out here on the road. Hopefully nobody's on the road.
Probably you ain't got no feeder out there trying to feed
them. Look, the damn deer standing there.
Honestly, you know he's feeding them.
Move on down the road.
Yeah.
I know he had some video with a bunch of nanny goats out there.
Snack a little bit and they go, okay, we'll go get some other.
But while everybody's on here, I talked to the video creator content guy and a buddy of mine that works here on base with me, and he kind of wanted to talk with us about what we want as far as the intro and stuff like that. And
that'd be cool.
we may have to go do a little bit of filming is what he said. Go out and do a little bit of filming of some trucks.
That would
Maybe
be cool.
even
We get some old footage of Kevin's truck, some new footage of mine.
on that, or you know, or we'll just wait till when October rolls around and maybe come down there and film for the truck shoot out.
That's right.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, no doubt.
That'd be cool too.
Speaking of that, I seen Duck posted up today of what classes he would like, or people would like down there at No Mercy, possibly for future.
Yep.
I commented little gangsters, but we'll see.
Frank still in over there yet?
What was I'm sorry.
Frank still in over there yet?
I don't know. I'm on my podcast, you know that. What were you saying, Rabbit? All right.
Oh no, you're fine.
Hey, look. What'd you say, Sue? What'd you say? Say it again.
Gotta get the aerator out. It's not sitting in my car.
It's not sitting in the car. I got work to do.
You better take care of that woman.
Man, we all good.
But,
She just don't want this thing sitting in the back of her 4Runner.
Ooh, yeah, I bet she don't. I bet she don't. I'm surprised she let you haul that in her 4Runner.
Well, you know, it is.
I'm surprised she didn't whoop you
Y'all
until you know.
talk amongst yourselves while we unload this thing.
you know, but yeah, Duck posted up asking what other classes would like to be at No Mercy, and which I popped off little gangsters because I know that'll bring your crowd.
I heard that. I think that'll be a pretty cool little class.
He's still gonna have pro truck. Somebody put on there that the pro truck class needs a 275 inch or 275 tire class
That would be cool.
instead of 275 and 315 or whatever you want to run all in one.
Right.
Kind of make a rule change and either A, put everybody on 275 or B, put everybody on 315. But if that's going to be the case, you're going to have some that probably ain't going to get in if everybody's on 15.
Right. But, you know, that would be at least a little bit of an equalizer if he did do a 275 rule. I mean, it won't help me. I'm still going to be way in the back, but,
Well, it would bring down. Not to say they can't do it, or by any means anybody can't do it, because I've seen a 275 go in the 50s.
right.
So now, of course, I think it was a high 350. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. But weight comes into play, aerodynamics comes into play.
Oh, yeah.
Everything, atmosphere, whole 9 yards, temperature, whatever. Throw it out there, but yeah, it would be a lot more of an equalizer on a 275.
Yeah, it would definitely help. It would definitely help.
And then somebody else posted up about splitting the class up.
Yeah.
Have it like Pro Truck Elite and just Pro Truck or Junior Pro
That's what I'm
Truck,
talking about.
whatever you want to call it.
It's 275 for the field and 315 for pro.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Um,
I'd love to see it get to that point, but we're gonna have to have 20 something show up before they're gonna even think about something like that. Which I mean, we've had that.
But we've had that. That's what I'm saying. And I think if we had that, 16 of them are gonna run in the field, and then the other 4 or 5 will run in the pro.
Yeah, the other 4 to 8, depending on how many show up, will go with the pro.
Right.
In the pro class, in my opinion, it could be a 275 or a 315. But if it's just, I would say junior pro truck, if you wanted to call it that or what have you, just have that a straight 275 class only.
That's right.
Look what I got.
Uh-oh. He's getting his mixing glass out.
Oh Lord. Here comes the shit.
It's not Mother's Day present.
That's what?
Uh-oh.
It said that was my Mother's Day present.
Ah.
Take it. You'll have the bottle when I'm done with it.
He'll replace it when it's gone, I promise.
Yeah, you damn Skippy. You know I'm all about the field thing. Help out. Whatever it takes to make the truck class grow because I can't run a 3-something.
Hell
No,
no.
I can't run a 4-something. But I'd rather get outrun by a guy running a 450 than I had run by a guy running a 380.
Well, that's like, you know, I mean, some of the guys that say they run mid forward, the best they could do is a mid forward, you know, and that's max out, probably having them fix stuff in between every round, what have you, just pushing it to the limit. Whether they're
Throw a 275 on it and race in the field class.
that, or if they're not, if they're just gonna have pro truck, you know, some of them may want to, they may drop back and get a little Jeep, little gangster.
That's pretty much it.
I mean, not that we don't want truck racing, period, because we do, but at the same time, you know, aerodynamics comes into play with a lot of these big old trucks and squared off front ends or what have you. Unless it's just a pro mod body or top sportsman body chassis or, you know,
Refrigerator race.
yeah, exactly. And I mean, not to say some of these guys, they can't go 4.0s and 390 14s, but you know, some of the slower guys, you know,
There's a handful that can do that, but it ain't a large number.
Just to enter a race that they're, you know, a field actor or what, you know, a person in the field, and
You're speaking my language.
so
We are,
I mean, I get both sides of it. You know, hey, you know, if you want to win, you're gonna put your money in your stuff. You're gonna upgrade every chance you get. But so everybody don't have them pockets.
amen.
Not everybody got them deep pockets.
That's right.
Exactly. I mean, or big businesses, you know, that
Oh.
they live off of and bring home $250,000 a year plus, or you know that are by themselves. and that's all they
He done
bring
got the
in.
mason jar out. That could be bad.
But you know, money comes into it, and of course that's what makes this world go round. But at the same time, not everybody's got it like everybody else. Yeah, some
Right.
others put the effort in. They just don't have the big pockets. Well, effort sometimes will outwin, and I'm gonna say 75% of the time, effort will outwin just because you got money in.
It takes the effort to go with it for sure.
Oh, absolutely. And
No
I'm not
doubt.
saying they ain't gonna put, you know, people with big pockets ain't gonna put the money in it either, but and the effort and all that
I
too.
ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna try against anybody. I don't care if a mama's next to me. I'm gonna try. But
Oh, exactly. I
you
mean,
know, my mama got more money than I got.
well, ask Jimmy. You know, he went up against bipolar truck that had him pretty much. I'd say at minimum 3 to 4 tenths of a second,
At least.
minimum. And that's what I'm saying, minimum. What happens? He goes up there. He had luck on his weekend. He had just all the stars aligned for him.
Banana.
A to B, A to B, A to B, A to B, and that's what won it. But because he's got so much time in it and so much effort in it, hey, you get out there in the middle of the heat at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 2 o'clock in the afternoon when the track's 140 degrees or 130, it's gooey.
Never know.
That A to B will work instead of trying to just show somebody
Rotate the
that
earth.
and blow,
Ooh-wee,
blow
look at
the
it.
tires off.
Uh-oh.
This is the good stuff right here.
Uh-oh. This
Well,
could get real ugly. He's in the mason jar. Michael Mayo said he's running out of effort and money.
Yeah.
I know that
speaking of
feeling, brother.
I'll switch subjects. And last weekend he's got some new bars in the car. So he's got a funny car cage in it now, and he got about 250 pounds of weight for that Camaro. He's got a big block on gas in the car now. No more small block. No more
Who you
60.
talking about?
Mike Mayo.
Oh, okay. So he finally changed it up.
Yeah, when I say changed up, a lot changed up. Added 250 pounds, added more bars, got a big block in it now. With a fogger, not a plate.
He gonna run 530 or boost, or what's he running with?
The effort is going in a direction to run either Little Gangsters,
Okay.
or possibly, if Little Gangsters is not at Lights Out or No Mercy, excuse me, at the end of this year, we've been talking back and forth and maybe running that limited 235, aka what I call limited street. But of course, weight's gonna be an issue for him because he's got to weigh so much. Considering he's got a big block, got to weigh so much for what have you. But that's what's in sight as of right now. But getting the motor lined out, we went out last Saturday, had some issues, it had some fueling issues. Don't know why. When it got down to the end of the track, you let out of it and it started breaking up real bad. Don't know what it is. But it's a Dominator on it, not a 4150 on it now. We never sprayed it. We were just trying to dial it in on motor, trying to get the timing about where it wanted to be. But apparently that motor, it wants to be sprayed right off the rip.
Damn Chevrolet motor, spray the shit out of it.
Or whatever. Well, and the way it's set up, it wants a good amount.
Yep, that's the damn Chevrolet motor.
A real nitrous motor wants to have the gut sprayed out of it.
Yeah. But will it be with the weight that Michael's gonna have to weigh? Will it be at what he wants to be able to make and run what he wants to? I don't know, and I really don't think so without having to put pistons in it or head gaskets or what have you every so often. And I'm saying
Hey,
5 to 10
I
passes.
like to run every so well 5 or 10 passes a little bit.
Yeah, and I can see 20 or 25 is spraying it heavy, but I mean, I know somebody who's spraying 1200 plus, and
But
they're
to run a 530 class, you ain't got to do that. I was just fixing to mention your name, Mr. Huggins. Mike called me up because, hey man, what the hell is going on? He's talking about the 75,000 race and the speed production races we're going to. That's another talking about 530. He goes, man, I can take the truck and turn the bitch down and dial it in. He goes, there's a $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 race every weekend. I said, yep. So Mike is on the plan. I'm on the plan. If they're gonna be $10,000, $20,000 races to go run 530, and you ain't gotta beat the shit out of your car,
well, that's like Jimmy Dale, or AKA his real name's Tom. Like Tom said.
Tom, something else.
So this weekend they had $10,000 at Warren Woods. They had it at where was it the week before?
Virginia also had $10,000 at Shady Side. They got $20,000 at Yellow Belly. They got another $10,000 race after that at Virginia Motorsports Park for Bowling Green. So dude, there's a $10,000 or $20,000 race everywhere you go.
And the Little Gangsters is all free entry. That's what everybody don't get. It's
not all of it, but most of it.
Well, the ones talking about, there's one fixing to come up, and I think it's in Colorado or Arizona. There's one fixing to come up in Bowling Green, Kentucky again.
I think the one in Bowling Green is I think it's $100, but that's also the $100,000 speed promotions racing deal with boosted, you know, the old NPK stuff. $100,000 small tire race at Bowling Green. So there's
also one at Rockingham for the Pinks All Out.
That's right. That's this coming weekend. Turbo John's going to be there, so that's the call out special. I don't know if there's anybody.
Tom will be there, and that class for sure is free entry because he said it on his podcast.
So if you got any kind of vehicle, I don't give a shit if it's a 380 or a 6.0. You can get in 530. If you got a 6.0, put a little more juice in it or hit the up arrow button. But that 530 class is going to take off, and you need to get in now because I'm telling you guys, if you don't
eventually
get in
it's going to be $250 to enter.
No, eventually it's going to be all these guys that are bracket racing, all the Summit Series, this, that, and the other, are going to figure out how to put a slick on, and they're going to show up. They're going to run a 006 light every time they let go, and they're going to have their car so dialed in it's going to run a 530 with a 3 or a 530 with a 6, and the competition is going to be so tight it's ridiculous. Where Austin and me and Clayville and crew like that, you know, running 60s, 40s, back and forth, this and kind of all over the place. One, it's blind, which helps. But
yeah, if you don't,
those guys are going to come up. They're going to know exactly what tune to put in it. They're going to run 530 every time. So you got to get in on this.
But at the same time, you still have to out 60 foot 330 somebody or you have to come off the back end and go around them to even and not break out. You know,
But I'm telling you, these old school bracket guys, they got tunes for 530, 531, 532, 533.
oh, I agree.
And what the weather. So you got to get in early while it's not bracket racing. It's still indexed. I think it should stay blind with no time. I hate doing no time. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of think it should be the same, but because everybody knows it's 5:30. But I think having the no time kind of helps it a little bit, where you can't get these guys that go out there and just know every round what it is. Yeah, granted, you got draggies, this and the other, but you got to keep a little mystery to it, where these bracket race guys can't come out and just kill
Dominate.
Well, I agree with that. I mean, I like what Austin does here. He does either a 510, 520, or 510, 520, 530, or 540 breakout, and you draw a chip. So I mean, you know from the beginning of the race, but you don't go to the race knowing what the breakout should be.
And you don't get a hit. You got to go off the trailer, so it definitely makes a difference.
Last one he did, he actually allowed people to get 2 hits.
Did we? I didn't think we
Yeah.
did. Oh, that's right. We did get 2 hits because they went in and said, hey, it's 520. Was it 520?
Yeah.
I think it's 5. No, it's 540. They said it's 540. Go out there and make a hit.
Yes.
Yes, you do have to run a 28 slick tire in Little Gangsters, Michael.
Yeah. Or
Oh,
275. I think you can run a 275.
No,
right?
it has to be a slick. It has to be a
Oh, it
slick.
does?
So go throw you a slick on Patsy and
Go throw some
get your
strip
ass
balls
up
on.
to Bowling Green with us. Well, it depends on what the track's like. You may want a stiff wall if it's slick prep. If it's no prep, because they do both. They do Little Gangsters no prep, and they do Little Gangsters prep. So depending on how the track is, it depends on what the tune is we're going to tire you on. But me, I just put a soft tire on it, just like I'd run on the street, and with a turbo, get you a 140, 60 foot, and then turn that bitch up on the big.
Yeah. Let it eat
Let it eat.
instead of making
that
35
that 535
pounds of boost. Turn it down to about 20, 25.
That's a levels of playing field. You know, I don't care how much money you got. 530 class levels of playing field. Anybody can pretty much build on a decent budget a 530 car.
Yeah.
Hell, even Kevin can do that.
I don't know. I ain't been that fast yet.
Get mine up. Huh?
I said I ain't been that fast yet, but I will.
Me neither.
Me
Me
either,
neither.
but I'm trying. I'm trying like hell. I did go a little bit faster last time I went. I went a 16. I've improved my time a little bit. 16.
Yeah.
6:19.
Glenn, your nose is getting bigger.
Yep.
It's okay.
Pinocchio over there
6:19 at 114 mile an hour.
on the motor.
There you go.
I got over the 110 mile an hour mark.
On the motor. Without the bottle.
No, that was full on. That was
Yeah.
You lost your head. Oh, look. Hey.
I like it.
Cool as hell. I like shit out of those. Do you need my address?
Did I have your name down?
You had mine.
Did you have one? I did?
Yeah.
I had the list is inside.
You had to send
Actually,
me a
Kev-
tinker shirt, and I'll send you a caution lap shirt.
All right. I'll text you. I'll get you information from you.
Or if you're planning on coming to No Mercy in October, I'd much rather just get it from you in person.
Dude, I don't need
Let's go like this.
Mike Huggins said Mike Huggins said I wish I still had my old motor. Make it a little easier.
No, dude, the motor you got's perfect because all you gotta do is turn it way the hell down from your 382 to a 532, and you'll be fine.
A lot of people don't know this, but it is much harder to slow one down than it is to speed that sumbitch up
I wouldn't know.
consistently. Yeah, me either, because I'm always swinging for the fences. So,
Yeah,
but I have done it before. When I first started racing my truck, I was slowing it down and running 7.0, and then I was spraying it and running 6.0, and then trying to run 550. But
that's right. I forgot Montgomery had the 550 class forever.
Yeah, they had a good 550 class for a while.
They had a great class. Mr. Huggins, yes, my understanding is the Pinks TV show is filming at Rockingham this weekend, and they are going to have a 530 class there. I don't know a whole lot of details, but I do believe there's a 530 race at the Pinks deal at Rockingham this weekend. But
Yes, there is.
Look up Rockingham and see. I just don't know the details. Oh, you said there is, Rabbit?
Yeah, there is. I don't know all the details on it, but I want to say it's a little gangsters. Because Tom said he was gonna be there.
Well, I knew Tom said he was going to be there, or Jimmy Dale, whatever the hell y'all want to call him.
Yeah.
I can't call him Jimmy Dale. I was there when he's got his damn nickname out in California when Murder Nova was giving him shit. Back when everybody's making fun of him, and look at the kid now, kicking ass and taking names.
So I want to pop something up real quick. So Central Georgia Battle of the Streets, they're having a car show June 14th at the Sonic on Highway 96 in Warner Robins. That is June
Can I drive my street
14th.
up there?
Yes, actually you can. There's actually a couple trucks coming that are just street trucks, some of them lifted, what have you. But also if you got a race car, you want to bring it, show it, drive around in the parking lot, no burnouts.
I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't think I want to take the race truck down there. Everybody laugh at me. Go, look at this hunk of shit.
But somebody looking at that you call hunk of shit will be like, man, that is awesome as hell because it is a full-size truck with a nitrous motor in it, and you're the one doing it, not them, whether they call it a piece of shit or not.
True. If we get a bunch of kids out there that can look at it and get something out of it, become future drag racers, I'll be all about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's all.
Whether it's a race
definitely
car, race truck, whatever, lifted truck, your daily driver, if it's clean, hey, bring
Busted,
it out.
that's where you screwed up. Clean. It's not clean. So there's
Street stuff wise, street stuff wise. Now, if it's race stuff, hey, bring it like it is, whatever. If it's mud truck, bring it. If it's mud car, I don't care, bring it. If it's a blown Hemi alcohol top
Hey.
fuel car, bring it.
I seen Chris Cadado driving his shit down the damn streets of Michigan in a damn car show, cranking it up, and turning it
That was at a
off
parade.
until he run out of fuel. Then he had to get the damn smart car to push him through the rest of the parade.
Yeah, I seen that too.
Whatever works.
I thought
I tell you,
funny.
when we did the Asphalt Angels car show indoors in January,
Yeah.
it was like three days we were parked inside and just came back every morning. Man, dude, I had so much fun because you get it. It's not a race day where you're busy and people are trying to talk to you and you're trying to interact but focus and do your turnaround and everything. Man, I had so much fun talking to people.
That's
It was
cool.
a
Man, one of my greatest memories when we were mud racing way back in the day was Knott's wife, Tanya. She set up this thing where me and like 3 or 4 of us, James and Knott and a couple of others mud racers, we all went to an orphanage, here, local orphanage, where, there all the kids there, they don't get to sit in the line. We parked in the parking lot, man, they came out, we let them sit in the truck, we cranked it up for them, let them drive around, let them see it. Dude, that was a freaking great time. It's one of my great mud racing memories. It's not even racing, it had nothing to do with racing, but just having those kids in awe of what we had and what we were doing, that was pretty freaking cool. I mean, it was back on, look, Chet says, back on these days.
That's cool.
When kids would make you stuff like this, man, I love your truck, it's so cool,
That is cool.
Yeah.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, Ray took Maximus to a tech school or a
Oh yeah.
When I saw that, man, I absolutely love that.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's awesome.
ask questions and sit in it and what have you.
I think more of us should do that. I think it's time for me to figure out how to low cost lap up and take it somewhere, whether it's a technical school, a high school, orphanage, a car show, whatever. Like I said, to introduce some younger generation to racing and how cool it can be. And hell, it's like a drug, but it's a whole lot better than the real drugs and the other stuff you could be getting into.
Oh yeah, ain't no
You gotta worry
doubt.
about them becoming a drug addict.
They won't be able to afford it. Can't afford no drugs if you get hooked on the hot
I
rod.
have never heard somebody getting arrested trying to make money or steal something for a race car parts, but I've heard plenty of people trying to do something, get in trouble trying to get drugs. Now,
Yeah.
it's the same kind of drugs, same kind of feeling, but dude ain't out on the street trying to damn steal shit to go buy race car parts with.
That's right.
Exactly.
And you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna call around to some of the schools and see
Yeah.
if anybody's got a tech program where I could bring Tinker over and just
That'd
hang
be
out with
cool
the
as
kids.
crap.
Like I said,
Yeah.
you know, Ray, I can't give him a hard time. I can't tell him I like him, but I love Ray. This kid. But that made me like him a little bit better. I was like, damn, he ain't as big an asshole as everybody says he is. But that really impressed me. Ray, if you're watching this, man, that was a really cool thing you did. I thought anytime you can go out and show a kid something like that and teach him something, I think it's awesome.
Oh yeah.
It made me respect Ray a little bit, but I'm still gonna give him shit. You know, still an asshole, and he's okay with that.
No, Ray good people, man.
But I would
Some
do that.
people with him, but hey, it is what it is, you know.
But we gotta give him shit. You know, you don't have to be liked by everybody, and that's okay. Not everybody
Yeah.
likes me. I ain't everybody's cup of tea. But if I ain't your cup of tea, fuck off. Go get some sugar. You'll be okay.
Yeah. That means they got unsweet.
Michael said that he's begged the local high school to bring the Chevelle. That'd be cool.
Well, does the local high schools even have like wood shop and auto mechanics?
do.
And all that? I don't think most of them have it anymore. That's the problem. You got to find a technical type school that has it.
Yeah, some do, some don't. But you know, most of the time it's probably gonna be like your
we're
technical
close enough,
college.
Michael. You find something, Michael. We'll do a truck and car show, truck and car day. You let me know if you find one that's close between us or something.
He said Peach County does.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
We'll
Peach
let
County.
Chevelle and Costin Lap, and we'll take Costin Lap in the truck. We'll let Ray be an influence. We'll go do it. Like I said, I did it back in freaking 99, 2000, and it was a great thing. So I'm in. You let me know, Mayo.
That is cool. No doubt.
Right, take a damn piece of shit love truck down there. Hope he's watching.
Hey, I saw where he put on a post that somebody could buy that junk rolling. I don't know what he's thinking.
That's because he's got other plans.
Okay.
Who's that?
He's building a damn pro mod.
Oh Lord.
Who's that?
Awesome.
Oh, man, he's got a couple projects up his sleeve.
Exactly. He got the car, got the truck, got a bunch of stuff. So love all.
Screw a car.
You talking about a kid with drive? There's your future. Everybody forgets that Austin ain't but 24. You know, he got drive and want to. He can be the next Duck if he just sticks with it and goes out and be a promoter and a racer. So the kid's got a future. Just don't nobody let him know I said that. I'd rather give you a hard time and make you think you're a failure, and then tell you congratulations after you're successful. All right. There was something else I wanted to mention. Mark DeWall. I haven't seen much going on with Mark and the truck racing dragtrucks.com. Guys that are watching, or guys that may watch in the future, go to dragtrucks.com and help support Mark. If you got a race, if you're a promoter, if you know of a race, let Mark know. Help him put it on the page. We don't have a Facebook page. I mean, a web page. Mark does. He's always putting on the schedule what's out there. So anything you know of, from freaking Florida to California, if you know of a truck race or a truck class, let Mark know. Say, hey man, if you don't mind, throw this on the schedule, and Mark will get it on there. We want to make sure we're supporting dragtrucks.com.
Yep. Making truck racing great
Mark
again.
posted up, said he was looking for pictures for to go on the page.
Yep, we gave him a couple. I know I sent one or two. I think Brandon was giving me a hard time about calling my truck a pro mod. I said, I've never seen a 4,000 pound pro mod, but hey man, that's what you like it. Call it what you like.
I've been accused, believe it or not, in a drag and drive truck.
Yeah, a 4,000 pound deal. That's cool. Hey, there's Mark.
Uh-oh.
He said he never heard from anybody. Starting to lose interest.
Never hear from anyone. Starting to lose interest in it. That
We can't be
sucks.
having that. So, Mark, you let me know what it is you need, and I'll send you all kind of stuff. And we'll make sure. I'll start calling people, going, "Hey, fucker, Mark needs some help.
That's
Get him
right.
this, get him that." So,
Whatever we got to do.
Miller, hell, Brandon, you know some people that got races going on. Let Mark know what they are, if you don't mind. Just shoot him a direct message and say, "Hey, man, throw these on the schedule for these dates."
When's Lee
Yep.
Miller's race?
The 21st.
21st.
It's like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's the same weekend, that we're going to be in Bowling Green for the $100,000 small tire race.
And I know Fred.
Josh, that's let me her the back tire. Man, he tikes as bad as he races, don't he?
Who's that?
To get
He
the
said
back
let him
tire.
get the
Look,
back tire.
Hey, okay, Josh, let me call Canado and see if he'll let you have the back tire. I'll ask him. If Chris Canado's on here, hey, Chris Canado, can Josh Huggins get the back tire and Patsy? That's what he's asking,
I'm
right?
sure he'll let him.
Yeah, I think Canado will give you the back tire. We'll see what he says.
You might want to try to get lit too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you might want to hit too. Hey, it's your race, man. You know, your money to lose. It can't be no worse than that fucking transmission you exploded and lost a race on. I'm still disappointed. That wasn't even
Oh,
my money. I
no.
was disappointed. Like, son of a bitch, you go out there to make some damn money and blow one up. I can't afford to lose that kind of money.
Hey, did Mark need some pictures? I'll send him some.
Yeah, Mark,
Sure.
tell us what it is you need. If you don't mind, type it up, tell us what you need, we'll send you whatever it is you want, buddy.
Yeah, asphalt, dirt.
If
Yeah.
nothing else, we'll get you a picture of Josh Huggins losing the Canado. I'll make sure to get a picture of that.
Hey, and
At
something else
Dancer-
too.
You think,
Can I plug Newtown?
Sure.
I mean, it's
absolutely.
truck, it's not asphalt.
We don't care.
Trucks
Trucks
hey,
is trucks
you
is
don't
trucks.
understand, Martin Ward is doing sand drags. He's doing mud drags. He's going
Yeah.
anything that's truck racing Martin wants to see and promote. So anything trucking.
Well, I might get Mark in touch with Sandra Fontaine because it takes care of all of Newtown Dragway's social media.
Cool.
And dude, if anybody watching, y'all go at least go give them a follow, on Facebook because they're starting to they've teamed up with a company called Pixel Hunters, and they usually do Pixel Hunters does roundy round stuff on dirt, but they're starting to jump on board with Newtown Dragway and do live streams
Cool.
on their
Oh,
shootout nights
That'd
and
be
test
sweet.
and tune nights and off the street daily driver stuff. And it's cool. They've got drones set up. They're flying drones up and down the track, live shots.
That's cool.
It is.
That's what anything we can do to promote. If it's truck racing, I don't care. If it's the Beverly Hillbillies driving from freaking Mississippi to Texas or whatever the hell it is. Truck racing needs to be promoted. Period. So Mark's all about it. We're all about it. We want to call it out. People love trucks, man. So we just got to make sure it gets the word out there. You can't. It peaks and valleys. I think right now we're in a valley. We got to figure out how to get that peak again.
Well, tell Mark if you're still watching, shoot me a message or something and tell me what you would need, and then if Sandra's willing, I'll get y'all linked up and let y'all talk about it. I mean, you could start with me, that way you're not bugging her. She's got a lot going on. So yeah, just let me know how we could help you and help them.
He said he'll start doing more with it after his TSP trade show in a couple of weeks. I forgot he's got the trade show stuff going on. So Mark's always got something going on. Mark's got a really cool trailer stand. If you haven't looked at Mark Wall's page, the trailer stands he got are freaking awesome. They're cool as shit. He's got the drag truck space. Mark's always got something going on. I've only met Mark, believe it or not, once in person, and it was at one of the first truck races at Ducks.
Yep.
Everything else has been kind of online.
I think it may have actually been the very first truck race.
I think it was the first one. Eddie was there. CG was there. There was a
I was
bunch
a-
of people there.
I know I was a spectator, so
So yeah, we're gonna have to get Mark back on this side of the Mississippi for a race at Ducks here coming up soon. Yeah, go check Mark's stuff out. We want to make sure it's good.
we need to talk him into dragging them 2 trucks out here from Texas.
Hey, let me get this right, Mark. His son-in-law and daughter
Right.
driving. I think I got
Correct.
that right.
That's correct.
I had a grudge race
I
to
saw
see who's better.
a postmark made the other day of one of his trailer stands on a tongue to set like a drag and drive type trailer, up on the tongue and then locked down. I saw that and I was like, how freaking cool is that?
It's cool.
Oh, yeah.
It's cool. You need to go buy one, man. He sells them. Go buy you one. They're awesome. They're awesome. Like I said, just go support. Go support. Oh, that's right. I forgot, Mark. Eddie
no.
did wreck his truck in that race. I totally forgot about that.
Oh no, I hadn't seen
That was
that
that
or
first
heard
race.
about that.
Eddie Lyer had tore his truck up in that race.
Oh yeah. You talking about
Shipped it
yeah.
back up in the trailer with
Yeah,
the 7 inch.
Yeah, that part sucked butt. I thought you were talking about something else. But yeah, that sucked.
Eddie Lyerman.
Yeah. He needs to get that thing back out. I know he's done a bunch of stuff to it, but he bought a damn Top Sportsman car or Pro Mod or some shit and kind of let the truck be on the back burner. But the truck's so much cooler.
It ebbs and flows. We got peaks and valleys. I think right now we're in a valley, so we got to figure out how to get this thing peaking again. So
That's right.
got to get that done.
If anybody needs any carbon components or anything, component wise, custom made, everybody go over to Andrew Richards Performance. What was that?
Yeah, I posted about his tailgate. He's got a tailgate for the newer
Yes.
9907 trucks. He's got a carbon tailgate.
And the newer full sizes. He's got custom carbon tailgates.
He's got some awesome belly pans.
Carbon wings, for about anything you want.
I've
all
got
kind of stuff. Mount
where
go
is he
inside,
located,
hold
Brad?
the screen,
Tampa.
your fuel tech, your Holly, your race pack, whatever it may be. Just go over to his Facebook page and like the page. But he builds some pretty awesome shit.
Yep, I've got his F550 and Nano mount, and got a belly. I got a belly pan on the way.
They're pretty awesome.
Who is it? 'Cause I saw the post.
Andrew Richards Performance.
Yeah, Andrew Richards.
Andrew Richards Performance Components.
Got it.
Hey,
I'm
there's
looking
one.
at-
There's one I want to get some answers from. I want to see this truck back at the racetrack. The damned old donkey going east. When I say damned old donkey going east, who am I talking about?
Bobby Griffith.
Bobby Griffin. I want to see the damn dog.
He's in the house. We want to know where he's at.
I ain't seen no Facebook post. I ain't seen nothing. That
What?
means they're being sneaky bastards, is what I'm thinking. They're going
No,
out
they ain't
there.
being
Putting a
sneaky.
pro
They got-
line in this. Yeah,
No,
pro line,
just
turbo.
tell me about that.
Power shit.
Call me about that later, Glenn.
No, I'm not calling. I want Bobby to say it here.
Well,
Sneaky bastards. I know they got to do root blower or twin turbo. Freaking went and bought freaking Cletus's motor out of freaking the Eagle or some shit. They gonna show up at the track and go, hey y'all, watch this.
There you go.
Fucker.
shit this shit up.
That's right.
Put caution lap over there out of my way. I can't even park next to this son of a bitch. That's what
Somebody's gonna be like, here, hold my beer.
That's right.
I know you're rebuilding, fucker. But what are you rebuilding? You ain't putting a damn oh shit, help me out. What's the damn Dodge motor that they had? The
A 440?
Shit. Yeah, a 440.
All right.
You ain't putting a 446 into some bitch. What the hell? You know, put something on
Waste
Facebook.
motor, you never know.
I bet it ain't got a Hemi in it.
No, I doubt it's gonna have a Hemi.
The
Then
only
again,
guy
could
out there that could run a Hemi in his truck that he could say, I got a factory motor in my truck. He ain't doing it. He can put a Hemi
Donna's
on
got a
it.
Hemi in that.
That's
Donna's
right.
got a
Yeah,
Hemi in
there
that
you go.
dog.
Donna's got a damn factory motor in his truck. That's right.
Bobby Griffin said he's putting a Buick motor in it.
A Brute motor.
One of them 6-cylinder damn turbo motors in it. Go out and run 350s. Good to hear from you, Bobby. Hopefully things are coming along good, man. And y'all at the racetrack soon.
That's right. That's right.
October's coming quick. Bobby,
It is coming
there's a
quick. I
race-
need to make some
There's
calls.
a race that's coming. The race is, and here's the race. The race is October at South Dakota Motorsports Park. How many people are going to outrun it?
Depends on if I get my regular shit
Maybe the
fixed.
whole field.
Maybe the whole field.
Yeah,
It may be the whole field if he don't have his stuff.
that's
Sure.
right.
Yeah, don't let that happen, Kevin.
I'm gonna try not to.
We'll keep poking. We'll keep on poking. I don't give a shit if you got to go put a damn junkyard, what do they call it? Junkyard 5348, whatever, LS motor in the damn thing. Just show up to the racetrack.
I hear you. I hear
Everyone-
you.
They say it's only $1,500 to do a LS swap. So go spend
Yeah.
$1,500
No,
for
I-
an LS swap in your truck.
No, thank you.
Junkyard bottom in with some good heads.
For $1,500, you can put a damn LS in anything. That's what I hear.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's cheaper. It's cheaper than my big blocks, but it's not $1,500. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not. Everybody's like, oh, I found one for $450. No, you ain't. if you did, it's about to blow up and it's got 350,000 miles on it.
Exactly.
Just don't look at the cam bearings. That's the big thing. Don't look at the cam bearings.
Hey, you can't be giving Mason a hard time, Bobby. You said something just that old blue Ford.
Speaking of Mason, where the hell's he at?
I don't know. The last I heard, Mason was working. I bet he's probably out somewhere landscaping.
I'll buy both of them for that.
What'd she say?
Oh, no, so Elena's turning 50 this year.
You said she's turning 30? Well, congratulations on her turning.
Well, yeah, 30. You know, she's turning the big 5-0.
3-0.
Oh,
Shut up, Rabbit.
you.
3-0.
Well, she's going
Rabbit, I'm
to.
trying to help you in your marriage here, buddy. She's turning 30.
No, she's turning 20, but you know, with a little bit of time. But you know, they're going to. Her and her best friend are going to St. Louis for both of their 50th. And they're gonna go to a Cardinals game, and they're gonna go to a little tour stadium, just do some stuff in St. Louis, and then come back.
Tell her to make sure she goes and checks out. And she may not be a baseball fan, but it's just.
Oh no,
cool.
she is. She
Go to-
is a
go to
St.
the
Louis
Louis-
Cardinal fan.
Go to the Louisville Slugger on the way up. Go to the Louisville.
Oh yeah,
Slugger.
Louisville Slugger Hall of Fame.
Place. It's just you can go to the factory and watch them make bats. You can literally make a bat, have them make a bat for you and customize it. I did one for my dad. They
You know, you just said that, and I seen a video talking about the tours and stuff at the Louisville Slugger Hall of Fame. And
I went by
Yeah.
myself. I was just there, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy my dad a Father's Day present. I bought him a bat. I said, Dad, thanks for showing me the bases, because you know that's how I learned to play baseball. My dad, thanks for showing me the bases. Put my name on it, said love you, and I gave him the bat, and he put it in a little case and hung it up. So it's cool to go see Louisville.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
yeah,
You don't have to-
she
you don't
just
even
said
have to
she might go do that. Go see Louisville Slugger, but. So, the Clydesdale horses are up there too for Budweiser.
In St. Louis, that's right. And you gotta go see the arches. The arches are cool.
Oh yeah,
The
they definitely going to see that. I'm
yeah,
sure.
that's it.
The arch.
And there's, if she wants some real advice, there's a really, really cool piano bar in downtown. I'll see if I can find it. The piano bar's awesome as shit.
Okay.
It's what to go on your birthday, you go get drunk and have a good time. You got to go to a piano bar. I mean, that's what we do at PRI. Go to the piano bar and
I
drink.
was like, that's how we ended up there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, tell me that's not a cool place to go though. No?
Well, she don't want to go.
It's kind of crowded.
They're just going to do stuff, you know.
There you go. Well, you don't have to drink to go to the piano bar. You can watch all the other drunks and laugh at them. It's quality
Yeah.
entertainment.
Dude, that screen that they had in PRI, somebody is making a killing on that.
Oh yeah.
All you had to do was pay.
You had to pay money to.
$5. You could put any message you want on it. Man, there was shit on there that ought to be XXX rated. It was hilarious.
It was. I mean, I heard the music, but I wasn't even paying attention to what they were doing on stage. I was watching that screen. I think 99% of the people in that place were.
We're just laughing at what they were putting on the screen. They were talking about how nitrous guys suck this and turbo guys take it into this. And it just kept on and on. It was hilarious. Hell, even
I mean,
Jimmy Dale was doing a lot of it, because Jimmy Dale was writing a bunch of the stuff, because you know he was sponsored by and helping support Nitrous Express, so they were really in there giving all the turbo guys shit.
That
well, I bet 99% of the people in there were there. For
drag
PRI.
races. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course. You go there on
Most
any
of them
other
drag
Friday
racers,
night,
for sure.
It's like 20 people in there if you're lucky.
The year before we went and we were in there, and there was literally probably at least a half a dozen street outlaws in there. There was a bunch.
Yeah, right before we went over to VIP party, dude. Was that the year before or the year before that one? No, that was the year before that, because we had Lizzie, Kai, and all that drinking the damn Tito's vodka, all getting. Ooh, that's a bad memory. We had a good time. How about that?
I heard you.
One of my favorite Lizzie moments, other than out in California when we were racing, was seeing Lizzie in a damn mini skirt, drinking a damn, basically a fifth of vodka by herself, just having a good time. We were having a blast.
Her sister ran a new PB in Montgomery.
I saw that.
On
Saw her.
I think it was Memorial Day weekend. I think
I think it was Pat posted that how she was doing good. I'm glad to see that.
Yeah,
It was,
she's kicking butt.
That's a
Tricia?
Pro Mod car, right? A PDRA
Yeah.
car.
Yeah, it's a new Pro Mod that her husband just bought from somebody else. But
Not Popeye, but the new one.
yeah, it's a new car. So I think it's a '69 as well.
Okay.
First gen Camaro anyway.
Okay.
But it was cool to see her doing well. I think she actually lost in the final, I think, but she or semis, one of the two, but she definitely ran a new PB and dedicated it to Lizzie and all that kind of shit. It was cool.
That's all. Oh, another one I saw. See on here. Mr. Lamb, Thomas Lamb, got the I don't know what the hell he's calling that damn truck. He used to drive the Gorilla. I don't know if this is called the Funky Monkey or the shit goes step side. I'm gonna give him shit too. But I think he's got his damn Junkalay all put back together and ready to go racing. So
Cool.
Thomas, if you're watching this or watching later, you need to get an update, man. It's time to get to the damn racetrack. Your ass definitely needs to come to No Mercy in October. I didn't even just call him. Say, hey, get your ass to No Mercy with us.
Speaking of Thomas's, if Thomas Davis is still in the house, did you ever get that shit out of paint shop prison? I know last I heard anything, you were in paint shop prison, trying to get that badass square body S10, a fresh coat of paint. But hadn't
Thomas, you
heard.
better tell somebody to let you borrow a 5.3 motor out of their LDR car.
Hmm.
And to my paint, this and another, I don't know, I guess it was you that mentioned it, Rabbit, that Duck has posted, the times and the dates and everything to get ready to come out to No Mercy. I love that CG just went, Duck, get my trophy ready.
That's cool. Mr. Bo Smith in the house.
Hey, Bo.
Mr. Bo's about to finish up with that badass race truck he's been building.
Yeah, he's been showing us some cool bars and shit in his shop. That's pretty freaking awesome. I think he said he had 1,750 hours. I may be wrong on that.
I think that's right.
1,750 hours on that thing. Holy hell! But you can look at it and see it's a pretty badass ride for damn.
No doubt, no doubt. What's going on, brother Bo?
Oh, speaking of that, I know I shared it to the page. That F-150 with that 800 and something cubic inch Hemi. New body 2020 F-150.
That blue bitch. That's a
From
dream.
Wizard Race Car.
Always wanted an aluminum 2020 F-150 like my red one. Tube chassis truck. It's light as shit. They're badass as hell looking. That truck's like a dream truck for me. I'm like, dude, that's freaking badass. I love it.
That truck's beautiful. Wizard did a good job.
I'm jealous as hell. I ain't gonna lie. I'm jealous. I love that thing. It's badass. It's Chris. Isn't his name Chris that owns it?
See, I'll pull it up for
I think it's Chris. Yeah, it's pretty damn sweet ass ride. I ain't gonna lie.
What part of the country is he from? Do you know?
I'm not sure. Hold on, I can find out.
I want to say he's from Texas, but I may be wrong. Rabbit will pull it up. Let's see. You know the one we're talking about, right?
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah, that's all.
So what happened? So what happened to Mr. Clary? Was he walking
He never
around?
responded. He didn't say a peep after I was picking at him.
Then called him out, and somebody's dropped off. He went back to shaving aluminum, I guess.
Something.
Probably. Building some heads or doing something.
Making aluminum chips.
That's right.
Making aluminum chips.
Ain't no telling.
Yeah, chit chat about. It's too early to drop off yet. We can talk about anything
Oh,
else.
yeah, no, hold on. Bo Smith is actually building looks to be.
That's the one we were talking about.
It's actually on the Southeast Drag Truck page.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. He's got 1,750 hours in it, and it's about ready to go home.
Gosh. It's a pretty badass truck.
Yeah, ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt.
Who was
Can't-
that one?
can't wait to
The
see it
Demon
ruin.
Star.
Oh, how about Nick Bell? Did you see the story I shared with Nick Bell? He said long post morning where they were trying to get it together for a truck show Instead of going to the truck show, they got it all put back together and went out and made rounds.
Okay.
Nick Wellen and the blue Dodge Diesel, man, that thing's kicking ass and taking names. So
That's cool.
I got to see that truck in person at Southwoods Motorsport Park. That truck's pretty freaking sweet. Pretty freaking sweet.
Let me see. Yeah, 9906 tailgate from Andrew Richards Performance Components. That's the tailgate skin. I'm assuming it's a skin. It looks like it may be. Then again, it may be a full tailgate. I'm not sure. Let's see. Chris Wells, 2020 F-150, 880 cubic inch. Sonny's Hemi headed. 880 cubic inch motor. Looks like it's gonna be an all motor deal. But whether it's a bracket, it's on big tires. Whether it's a bracket truck or whatever, it's still badass.
It's a cool truck, no doubt. Bo said he painted a first-gen Dodge pulling truck today, then delivered his TIG to a job so he can build some 3.5-inch stainless exhaust on a 41 Willis blown 572. Ooh, that's cool. Very cool.
Sweet.
Let's see if I can find this man. I don't know
Yeah.
where he's from.
An 880 cubic inch Sunday Hemi built by Wizard Race Cars. Yeah, that thing's pretty bad.
Yep. Oh,
Pretty bad.
Wizard,
I don't know where Chris is from. I was thinking it's from Texas, but I may be wrong.
Wizards in
Texas.
Mississippi or Louisiana or something.
No, Wizards in Florida. No, Wizards in Florida.
Really?
No. I said back. Wizards in
No.
Mississippi.
I was thinking Mississippi.
That's where Kai had his deal done. I was thinking of shit. Who was
Sweet.
down in Fort Lauderdale? Cameron.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cameron.
Cameron
Bo said beautiful gasser car with nice black paint. That'll be sweet. You need to post some pictures of that too, Bo. Everybody loves a Willis. Those are cool. Definitely cool.
Oh, I meant to ask, are we doing YouTube and Facebook tonight, or just YouTube? Just Facebook?
We should be on both. I have not checked the YouTube side to see if it was actually working, but I can do that real quick. Let's see.
It looks like Chris may be from Texas, Louisiana area. I'm not sure. He's friends with name with the white rhino, Ron.
Yeah.
With Ron.
We got
Ron
Ron
Gibney.
we need to get Ron in here too.
We need to do that. I saw something from him recently. I don't remember what it was.
He heard some shit. Dude, we got together. I ain't heard from him since.
Oh no, this is a nitrous truck, guys.
Oh yeah, 880 cubic inch Sonny's nitrous truck.
Sweet.
Hemi headed. Looks like 2 foggers, possibly more.
Nice.
Fucker wouldn't even answer my call. You believe that?
Who's that?
Who's that?
I called Mason. Fucker didn't even answer me.
Oh.
He may be busy working or doing something.
He said, "Sorry, can't talk right now. In the movies."
Oh,
I said, "Damn."
spending money and not saving. Gotta go somewhere though.
Yeah, Bo said he'll post some pictures of that Willis tomorrow. He said not a truck, but still cool build.
Hey, quit.
Like I said, everybody loves a
Yeah,
Willis, so
yeah,
those are
I mean,
cool.
But I gotta go see this damn new movie. It's been talked about. It's called The Last Rodeo. You guys seen that shit? Man, I gotta go check it out. Everybody I've heard that's watched it, seen it, said it's freaking awesome. So I gotta get to the damn movie theater and go watch this damn movie. If you hadn't, look on Facebook. Just look at The Last Rodeo. There's all kind of cool stuff on it. Pretty cool storyline. So worth checking.
I literally could not tell you the last time I stepped inside of a movie theater. It's been a long time.
I went with my girls. I know the movie theater I went to. I went with my girls. Remember, we had a good time. We had sushi before. No clue what the hell the movie was. But I just remember having a good time with the girls. With
That's all that
all
matters.
3 of them. Leslie and my 2 girls.
That's all that matters. We are on YouTube and Facebook. We just don't have very many watchers on the YouTube side for sure.
I know you.
But hey,
Oh, speaking of which, I have nothing to do with YouTube or YouTube
but at least they won't
monetary
get
gain
deleted.
or advice or anything else. I'm just here as a guest, enjoying myself. When it comes to YouTube and YouTube, all things YouTube, that's all Kevin and the subsidiaries of Southeast Track Trucks that I'm just helping out with. I have no affiliation with anything involving YouTube.
10-4.
Period. I have to put my disclaimer out there.
Yeah, I really don't think we got to worry about raking in the coals with the amount of viewers we got. But hey,
Well, I know,
but at least it's not like Meta and they won't delete our shit after just a little bit. They'll at least stay out there. So
Yeah.
So you never know. We might get famous one day, and my damn signature will be worth something.
there you go. There you go.
Right now, all my signature's worth is a debt.
I hear you. I hear you.
It means that every time I have to sign my name, it means I owe more money. I like to sign my name, it means I make more money.
There you go.
Give congratulations to Jamie Hancock for winning LDR at US 131
That's
for
cool.
Radio Outlaw War.
And I want to give damn props to Lyle. That damn car was hauling
Oh,
ass. Larry just had that shit figured out. I don't know what Larry was doing from the 330 on, but he was hurting people's feelings. That car was back halfing like a mother. But the fact that Lyle and Larry both made it to the finals of the 75K race was pretty freaking awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I love Larry. Larry's a cool guy, but Lyle's my boy. The Bearded Wonder, I was pulling for Lyle harder than you can be, man, and it just didn't happen. You know, it's called racing, not winning.
But hey, he won the Little Gangster, so he won some money in old beer money. And I saw somebody ask him on the Shake and Bake podcast how close it was at the finish line, but I don't think he ever said.
It was. There's a drone footage of it. It's literally not even a fender.
It's probably like
Wow,
46 inches.
I had him to the 400-foot mark. I mean, hell, I think he had him almost by half a car at the 330. And Larry's car was back half. Holy shit, that car's back half.
You know what Larry's car has that most don't?
It's got a Hartz supercharger that nobody can even get yet. They're not even on the market yet.
Yeah, it's got a
Yeah,
Hartz.
you can get them. You just got to go
No, you can't.
straight to
No,
them.
you can't. I was parked right next to Larry. You cannot get them at all. He is saying they will be released soon, but you can't even get them yet.
They've been saying that for 4 years since they brought the originals out. But they kept having issues with them.
His car, you can't get. They went and redesigned it, made it bigger, better, and badder.
Come on,
But after him winning that race, they're gonna be selling the shit out of it. I promise you that.
Oh yeah. Hey, they built some badass shit. I'd love to have a couple of their hair dryers, but whew.
But the fact that they got in the supercharger business and Larry sold one on and went out and did what he did is pretty freaking impressive.
there's another company out there that builds some superchargers that are pretty badass. That
The
are,
Shady Side's got this weird 3-step tier. You know, it was one step, then you got a little bit of parking, another step, a little bit of parking, a third step, a little bit of parking. And I helped us, Turbo John, Larry, both Larrys. Larry Roach helped me out. Axeman. So Larry Roach, Axeman, Larry Larson, all of us were on that damn upper tier. You know, because we had big rigs and shit to get in and out of. Man, we had a great time for the race. Yes, we sucked. But getting to hang out with all those guys was a good time. Another one, our neighbor that we parked right next to was
y'all
Ryan.
put fajitas for him?
But
Oh, y'all went next to Lyle?
no, Lyle was down below us. I could see him throwing shit down always below us and beer.
You didn't cook fajitas for him and take him down there too?
No, I wanted to, but we were having difficulties. We went to the Mexican restaurant. I was literally gonna get fajitas to go at the Mexican restaurant, but we were having so much damn problems getting out of our own damn way. I figured it's hard to give somebody shit when you're not even a duck. So if we get our shit together and go out and make a little better showing at this next race, then I'll have a
Y'all
little
a duck lean?
Yeah, we were a duck.
You want to call it a duck lean?
Yeah, we were duck soup or duck eggs. We sucked.
Avery Stevens said that movie looks awesome, Glenn.
Yeah, man, dude, I'm telling you, it's. I'm gonna go see the movie. It's gonna be cool as shit.
What's it called again?
The Last Rodeo.
That's right.
Go check it out. It's definitely worth checking.
Cool. we'll have to go look at it and see what it's all about.
Sure. All right. Hell, we talked about everything we could. I didn't even watch Lyle and Stevie's podcast last time. Did they talk about anything good? They talked pretty much all pro mod PDRA stuff.
Well, they've started this new shit that's I forget the name of it, but it's where you like guess who's gonna win the NHRA races and shit. They've got this new little.
They've always done that.
No, this shit's new. They started it on the last podcast, and they just legit started it or whatever. I forget what it's something bash, I think. Bracket bash or something. I don't remember the name of it or whatever, but they got their own little league and they're trying to get up to 500 on the league. They're giving away prizes and shit. Stevie was in the middle of something and couldn't do his own bracket and had to get somebody else to do his bracket, and he got his ass drug and he was madder than hell. He said that shit ain't happening again. I'm doing my own shit from now on. But no, Courtney kicked up both of them's ass big time. I think she came in like 7th overall of all the ones on there. And I don't know how far they were from the 500 they were trying to get. They were trying to get at least 500 members on their little, I forget what they call it or whatever, team or whatever deal. But they weren't real far from 500. But they're going to give away prizes each week and stuff like that. And they talked about it a lot on the last, I guess, 59 or whatever. This was episode 60 they just did.
Yeah. Gotcha. Oh, that's another one. I know you guys are watching the Lyle and Steve show. Go watch Turbo John too. You know, well, Turbo John he had us on there a lot. We were parked right next to him. I had saved Turbo John a spot. So go watch Turbo John. Check him out. He's going to Rockingham for that Pinks deal this weekend. They got some kind of like a call out. There's 16 cars. They can the top 8. They draw out of a hat. The top 8 get to call out anybody they want to in the bottom 8. So you know somebody's a duck, you can just go, hey, we're calling your sorry ass out, and that's who you'll race. So they'll take 16 all the way down to 1. Plus, I think they're doing something else with the whole Pinks deal. But they're filming that this weekend at Rockingham, and that'll be pretty cool. So
I saw
Turbo John stuff.
I haven't watched a lot of his stuff, but I did see one of his recent videos where he was giving Jimmy Dale shit about the 50 Shades of Brown or whatever.
Yeah.
Jimmy Dale tells everybody that it's got a small block Ford in it and it's got a damn big block Chevrolet in it, but
that was that shady side, because Tom's always said it had a Ford in it. People are like, oh, it's got a Ford, it's 9.2 deck, this, that, and the other. He's always kept the hood on it, and come to find out, the some bitch, I knew it. It's always had a damn big block Chevrolet.
right, big block Chevrolet, and
it's got that sticker on the back that says 9.2 deck life or
9.5,
whatever.
9.5.
Yes, everybody thinks it's had a Ford, and it never had a Ford.
but I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but
Ford's got a Ford motor.
I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but Michael Pollan made a pass in the car, and that's pretty cool. Brandon, you know who Michael Pollan is?
No.
He's in a wheelchair. He had a bad car accident and lost the use of his legs. But he's at
Charlie Brown or Jimmy Dale.
I mean, honestly, him and Tom started the Little Gangsters 530.
yeah. They started the Little Gangsters class.
From Mike and Tom together did it together.
He works for Nitrous Express, and he's a cool guy. But he I don't know how they rigged the thing up to where he could do it without legs, but they did something to the 50 Shades of Brown so he could make a pass in it, and he kind of stunk it up pretty bad and got beat first round. And Jimmy Dale was saying that he was not going to be a happy camper, but hey, he's out there trying, and I think it's cool for him to get a chance to make a lap. So
Yeah, very cool.
I was watching a YouTube video. There was a guy. He has no arms, and
driving with
he's
his
up there
feet.
driving a pro mod.
I've seen that.
Going high 6 O's. in a car, and it's pretty awesome how they can modify them cars so anybody can pretty much drive them.
Oh yeah. A friend of mine's mom was born without arms, and she come wheeling in the bar where I was at one night with my aunt, and asked if she could sit with us. We were like, sure. And then when she picked up her beer mug with her damn foot and turned that son of a bitch up, I was like, look at here. I was like, I know you. And she's like, how do you know me? I said, I work with your son. Because I knew that it couldn't be, two ladies with no arms in that town that were, did all the shit she did. But she was super, super cool. I sent my buddy a selfie with me and his mom at the bar. Huh?
Where there's a damn wheel, there's a way.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. It's when you lose something, you usually figure it out another way.
Exactly.
And I don't know if y'all saw Dan Parker got baptized at Tin Soldiers race cars. That was cool as shit too.
Oh, I didn't see that. That's awesome.
Yeah, they have a Bible study every week or every couple of weeks or something at Tin Soldiers, and Dan Parker went up there and actually got baptized, and it was extremely cool. Have you ever seen any of Dan Parker stuff, Brandon?
Mm-mm.
You need to check him out. The Blind Machinist.
Over there by Kevin?
He's in Salem, Alabama, which is close to Phoenix City, between Opelika and Phoenix City.
Oh, he's close to the Georgia side.
He is an absolutely awesome guy. He was a tuner back in the day and always built cars and worked on cars. He actually did the cage in my truck many moons ago. Do what?
I was gonna say you gotta say he actually did a roll cage in yours.
Yeah, he did the cage in my truck many moons ago. But the coolest Dan story I've ever heard, I was talking to somebody and they said that they were at Phoenix City Dragway and Warren Johnson come over there and was testing his Pro Stock car. And Dan watched him make a pass or two, and Dan walked over there and told him, he says, I see you struggling a little bit. He said, I can tell you what's wrong with your car. And Warren Johnson goes, who the fuck are you? He said, just a redneck that knows how to make shit go fast. And
Exactly.
sure enough, whatever Dan told him fixed his shit, and he tried to hire Dan, and Dan wouldn't go to work for him. But Dan drove a Pro Mod for years and years, and in 2012 had a horrific top-end crash and lost his eyesight.
Yes.
But
212 mile an hour kind of situation.
to this day, he still does machine work, and he is known as the world's fastest blind man because between him and a couple buddies, they built him a salt flat car, and he actually set the record for the world's fastest blind man. He did it on a motorcycle first, and then he did it in the Corvette.
The guy that helped him build the car lives right down the road from here. We raced with him at Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Friday Night Drag deal. He owns a HVAC company.
That's cool.
And him they all got together and built him a damn, I don't know, it was like a Taurus or a GTO or something weird that he went out to the salt flats. I think it was like 237 miles an hour.
No, that was a Corvette, but the his first one was a motorcycle. The very first one that he ran was a damn motorcycle. He set a record on a motorcycle, and then he went back. He wanted to set the record for the world's fastest blind man, and they did that in his Corvette. But super cool guy. But you need to check him out. He's very awesome.
He makes really cool pins.
Yeah, he makes really cool writing pens.
Really cool writing pins. He
I
does
need
this,
to- I wonder
at
where-
his own shop.
I got one. I don't think of where it's at. I don't know if it's on my
Oh, you
little.
have one?
Oh, I got one. Let me go see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah, I'll check him out for sure. I've been writing stuff down on the welfare the whole time.
Dave and crew that, like I said, they're here in the Griffin area. They helped him do the whole blind machines. When they did it on was it Jay Leno? I think it was on Jay Leno's show. Jay Leno did a TV show with Dan when he broke the record in his vet. I mean, think about it. A blind guy going like 237 mile an hour. That's just crazy. Crazy. They had like beepers. They had a guy that rode with him, and it would let him know where his angle was, what he was doing, what speed it was. It was really, really cool deal. So you can probably find it on YouTube if you look up the blind.
TheBlindMachinist.com.
I'm sure it's on there.
The wooden box my pen is in says you can make excuses or you can make it happen. TheBlindMachinist.com.
Exactly.
But here's my
the comment. I don't know who it was. Avery Stevens asked, "Who was it, Glenn?" And I don't remember what I was talking about when he asked me that.
Here's my badass
Yeah,
ink pen that he machined himself on his lathe and mill and all that kind of shit in his shop. It's bad to the bone, and I won't take it anywhere and actually use it because I'm afraid something would happen to it. But it's bad to the bone.
That was probably before some assholes broke into his shop in his house and tore shit all to pieces. Like literally, he knows where everything is. He knows exactly where everything is because he has to have it by memory. So he'd walk into his shop and he'd know where this was, know where that was, know exactly where he left stuff. They went and fucking destroyed the place. So he's had to basically relearn where everything is all over again so he could, find stuff. So I hope that whoever they found the damn people that
I hadn't seen much from him in a while. I need to go look and see if he's been putting out new content, and I'm just not seeing it. But he's a super, super, super cool guy. And like I said, major talented. I mean, who the hell goes up to Warren Johnson and tells him, "Hey, I can tell you how to fix your shit," and legit knows how. I mean, that was badass. He was a badass nitrous tuner before there were badass nitrous tuners. Super, super, super cool guy.
I'll check him out.
That's what he was asking. Sorry, hang on, let me get back to this. Avery, the guy from AMS, it was Harbin, David Harbin. He's got a little really badass, like 1,900-pound, really cool, like Cavalier, like all carbon fiber body deal. That was back when we were doing the Friday night drag stuff. Plus, he had a really cool Nova. His wife raced. He raced another really good friend of his named Kevin. That's when Blackjack was actually on big tires when we were racing it Friday night drags. And actually, caution lap was on a 33, 10, 5, 15 back in those days. That was fresh off the 39.5 bargers. Throw the slick on it. Fuck it, let's go see what this thing can do on a slick. So David Harbin, and I think it's called Harbin HVAC company, I think.
When I first put my truck together, I had a 16-inch 3310.5W 16.
That's cool.
And still got room for all that, but I'm kind of digging these 275 Pros at the moment.
Yeah, I like that.
I've definitely been way faster to the 60 foot on that 275 than I have a big tire.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's really cool. Really cool.
Kind of see if you go and look. Here's the vet. Actually, on the window,
There it
you can
is.
see Harbin's sticker that he put on there.
There you go.
But yeah, the vet. Oh, there it goes. But it's pretty cool. I think it's like 237 or some crazy number that he ran in this damn thing.
Yeah, that's the land speed car he was talking about that he ran at the Salt Flats to be the world's fastest blind man.
211.43 mile an hour. The cheese record on March 31st, 2020.
Blind.
March 31st. That's been recent. That was 3 years ago Saturday.
Yeah, it's super, super cool. Like I said, the first record he set was on a motorcycle, but I don't remember how fast it was. But
I'll have to call Dan and say, "Hey man, it's been 3 years since you broke the record. It's time to go back out there and go 215."
There you go. Hey,
And you know what?
I can promise you one thing. If somebody beats that son of a bitch, he'll be back out there.
Oh, you damn Skippy. You damn
Yeah,
Skippy.
that
I
son of a
think
bitch
he
don't
called
play.
me back.
He's a bad
I
dude.
heard somebody went 212 mile an hour. He'd be out there tomorrow, put the car back together again.
Oh yeah, hell, it's probably still together if I know him. He super cool guy. Um, d- Brandon, are you familiar at all with drag coverage? Dragcoverage.com.
Yeah.
That's a super cool local guy that I've known since basically its inception, and he's the one that posted about Dan getting baptized at 10 Soldiers, which was cool. But
Gotcha.
but TJ Pruitt owns that website and Facebook page and all that stuff, and he's a super cool guy. Bracket racer, but he's a cool guy. He has some pretty fast shit though. I hadn't heard much about it. I know he bought like a pretty badass car from somebody and was gonna do Fuel Tech and Pro Charger, I think. But I hadn't heard much since he put it together. But super cool guy.
All right, so let me ask, what's next? I know both of you two fuckers are not racing anything anytime soon, unless you are. What's next? We got to figure out an event that we can try to all make or go to. Is it any way possible at all, Brandon, that you can make it to South Georgia with or without the truck?
Oh, well,
I'm
I've got to see what's going on with work. I'm on the verge of heading back into the workforce after this hiatus I've been on.
Hell yeah, that's
and
good news. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, well, it's not locked down yet, but things are looking good.
There you go.
Well, as you're doing your negotiations, make sure to tell them that in October you need some time off.
There you go.
Well,
Hey, by
that's
the way,
that's in between. So Hot Rod Drag Week is in September. Then Southeast Street Meets in November, and then trying to get to Newtown and better the world record again. Nobody's taken it. Kind of surprised. But I think it's got 30s in it when I get it back together.
oh,
So I'd like to go back out there and better that. But yeah, it just depends. I'm already locked into some stuff for the drag and drop stuff, and then try to hit what I can in between, depending on what goes on with work.
You actually gonna do drag week?
I got my slot.
Cool.
Yeah.
Those things are pretty hard to come by, aren't they?
Well, I've learned over the years. I've been entered in it twice.
Right.
The truck had issues and couldn't make it happen. Street and Eat was a good experience last year for the first one. And Drag Week actually starts at MIR, which is about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half north of me. So it's about as close as it gets for Drag Week.
That's cool.
Besides VMP.
how about Bowling Green? How far is Bowling Green for you?
Is that Ohio?
No, Bowling Green, Kentucky.
I don't know. Don't they do a big sled pull out there? Isn't Bowling Green the big sled pull?
I know they do a bunch of sled pulling in Kentucky, but I don't know where.
There, but we're going to be there in 3 weeks for that big ass Speed Promotions $100,000 race. I thought maybe you could come by and hang out with us. Even if you don't bring the truck, just come hang out with Blackjack. Just come see us.
I'll see where that's at. Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Or what are they? Are they doing a little gangsters race there?
They are. Everything on the
Yes.
property is small tire. There's no big tire at all. Everything on property is going to be small tire
Oh wow,
for that event. Yeah.
that's different.
Yeah. 128 small tire cars for a shootout for $100,000. Little Gangster, and there's one other class, like a daily driver. That's what it's gonna be crazy.
Is that one prepped or no prep? Because I know they're doing one of each with the little gangsters.
Here's the thing. They haven't said yet. They haven't
Really?
said no prep. It's not radial prep. We know that because they're gonna do the radial prep in Galat.
Okay.
But they haven't said what heat spin's gonna be, but my guess is it's gonna be that no prep today. The deal.
Right.
We didn't prep it today, but it did get prepped last week. And it might
When
get
they had
prepped
that radio race last
Or
week.
last night.
on Wednesdays, but it didn't get prepped today, so we'll see. And that's gonna affect literally the race. I mean, are you gonna run 480s or are you gonna run 420s? Because that could be literally the difference in the two. 'Cause even on like a true no prep out there at Bowling Green, it's a pretty good track. On a true no prep Kings type deal, you can pretty much get down on at 480s. I would love to see it be a 480 type race, but I think it's going to be more of a 430, 420 race, in my opinion. Because that's what people want to see. They want to see small tires go fast. Hey, I'm all about it. I ain't mad. We just got to get our shit together.
That's right. That's right. Did our new Play Pretty show up yet?
Or what?
Our new Play Pretty show up yet?
It was supposed to be there today, and I haven't heard. I need to call him back. We're doing some radiator stuff because we learned real quick, like that taking a little what do you call it, little squeeze handle tubey deals that you squeeze and put Evans fluid in the radiator, and it take you 2 hours to do it. Just sucks ass. So we're gonna drill a hole on top of the radiator and put us a damn radiator cap in it.
Really?
So we're trying to make it easier on ourselves. Literally, it took us forever to get the fluid out and then put fluid back in it using a little squeeze like boat. What do you call what the hell is that?
Primer ball?
Tube.
Yeah.
Primer pump. I was like, man, this is some bullshit. What kind of damn racket you running here? What kind of damn race organization you got here?
So does it not have like a water neck on the motor or
No,
with a
it's
cap
in
or
the
anything
line,
like there?
in the line, in between the radiator that's on the firewall, up where the hose goes up through the intake, around and splits and goes into the head, and then that goes into the block. So
Ooh.
trying to get water into some bitch in that water neck, in that hose, is just a pain in the ass.
Mm.
One of his crew members bitched enough, that we're gonna take it over. He was supposed to take it to John Bonner today and let John weld him up a damn water neck and put a radiator cap on it. So maybe it'll make it easier on us. We'll see. Hey, we just a bunch of dumb rednecks, man. We're trying to make the best of what we got.
I heard that. Trying to make
Good
chicken
thing
salad
you
out of
don't
chicken
fuck.
shit.
You want to put a 150-pound cap on that thing?
Well, that's what I said. I said instead of a cap on it, let's just put a really good bolt pin down in it, tighten it down, and that'll work.
Make it
But that's the weird part.
16 AM fit.
Yeah, we put it down. It's got probably I don't know, what's a normal cap? 13 psi, 20 psi for racing. It's got a regular
14.
racing. I think it's a 14 psi cap on it. It didn't blow any fluid out of the cap. It blew it out of the overflow and out of the freaking head. 145 psi.
That's crazy.
I'll show you guys because I'm sure. I don't know if I shared this or not. Let me show you. Let me show you what 145 psi pressure will do inside of a motor.
To a head gasket.
That's what a head gasket looks like with 145 psi.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's forward oval shape.
Yeah. It's for a rotary.
It's a rotary. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. It's look. It's Hemi. It's Hemi style.
I heard that.
We got lucky. Good stuff. All right. What else we got to talk about, guys? Anything else? We done for the night?
We need to see the old caution lap and get out and do some more drag racing. Got anything planned?
Let me see. I don't have anything scheduled because we're doing all this damn. But next week, next Saturday's Flag Day, then Father's Day on the Sunday. So next weekend, hopefully we're testing on Saturday blackjack. The weekend after that is Bowling Green, so that's blackjack. So maybe, possibly, no, the weekend after that, I'm going to be in Mexico because I'm going to go to work. I got to go work in Querétaro, Mexico. So if anybody's ever been to Querétaro, Mexico, hit me up. I've been once before, and I got to go back. So literally the weekend after that is 4th. No, it ain't looking like Caution Lap's going to race anytime soon. maybe July 11th and 12th.
There you
Between work and blackjack, we got a bunch of stuff going on. But hell, I like racing in July because my shit's slow.
go. Ooh,
And I don't have to worry about hot, sticky tracks. Mine will go A
yeah,
to B.
dude. That damn tampon wars they had that was in July was brutal.
Is that the one I didn't make?
I don't know. My wife thought I was gonna have an effing heat stroke. It was brutal.
I wonder if that was
A
the one
black
that was in
truck,
Vegas.
Central Georgia, middle of July. Nah,
Oh yeah.
that shit was nasty.
I think that was when I was in Vegas. That was the last one that I pretty much told the tampon warrior to go fuck himself. Oops, excuse my French.
I hear you. I hear you.
Is that page even still up and running anymore?
I don't know. I ain't seen shit from it in a long time.
What?
Whatever page that they had, the Southeast Truck Wars, I think it was. Well, I got banned from.
What the hell?
Oh, you talking about Dunwoody?
Yeah, Dishwoodies.
Oh, I don't. That shit ain't had nothing on it in over a year and a half.
Wow.
Okay, Tampon Wars. I didn't know if he was, because I know he fucked Block out of a Savannah deal.
Yep.
Literally fucked Block. So I figured he was up to the same old antics. I thought maybe he was doing something with that page. Like I said, I can't see it, don't know, don't care.
Damn.
I thought it
No,
might.
he ain't doing that with that page.
Mm.
Last thing that was posted, I want to say, was in 22 or early 23.
Oh wow.
Go ahead.
That's
Well,
crazy.
We've taken over, trying to keep the truck racing world going. We got a wabbit, we got a duck, and we got a tinker.
I hear you.
Our duck's just not here tonight. He's sitting in the movie theater.
Oh well. Oh well.
And a damn bourbon drinker.
There you go. Bourbon makes it better. I hear you, boy.
May need to get old Tink down here with the welder and touch up on some stuff.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Is this in like a S10 chassis that Rabbit has, or what?
No, it is in a yellow car, but it's coming.
I hear
So
you.
you're gonna
I
build the
hear
yellow
you.
car, or you're gonna go buy a pickup truck?
Probably both.
Okay.
I hear you.
By both, I mean finish the yellow car.
Find somebody that has to have it.
So I can make a little more on it, sell it after it's dialed in a little bit, and then try to find me a full size.
Yeah.
Already done it. Like
Full size.
a
That you said the right word. Not just a truck. A damn full size.
Full
Yeah.
size.
Real men race full size trucks.
fitting in a tiny S10 with a funny car is probably tight for a 300 pound, 280, 300 pound guy.
I hear you. I hear you.
Especially considering I want a regular cab, not an extended cab. Granted,
Exactly.
don't get me wrong, I get,
Just get a full size. If you want a truck, go get a real truck. A full size truck is
Yeah.
a real truck.
That's right.
yeah, I want full size.
Them
prefer
STN Ranger guys are just short of them damn El Camino dudes.
And I prefer either a OBS or a square body Silverado, or what they call the Silverado Cheyenne.
You need to find that sumbitch that I sold that damn square body to in like Jacksonville, Florida. I ain't seen shit from that dude since he bought it from me, and that was a hell of a start on a truck.
It's probably
Yeah, I
sitting
know.
in somebody's garage collecting dust.
There's a
Man,
guy down about 20 minutes away from me in Hawkinsville,
yeah.
which is east of Macon Warner Robins. He's got a complete, granted if they loan bid, a complete Cheyenne, GMC Cheyenne that he wants $250 for it.
Deal.
And it's,
Goodbye.
and it's just sitting under the lean-to up next to his house.
Well, this one that I had came from out 16, out past the track over there or whatever, but it was already extremely.
Dublin area,
Do what?
probably Dublin area or something like that.
I don't remember.
Dublin's what Statesboro.
I don't remember for sure where it was at, but I traded a
That's
dude.
the only thing that's past the track.
I traded a dude a Duramax truck for this cool ass square body that already had a cage, had a $5,000 front suspension.
Oh wow.
It was super. It could have been super lightweight. I was gonna hold the bed out and put a drop-in plastic bed liner into somebody so it looked like it had a bed, and that thing would have been light.
It was.
It had bead locks already on it, and it had race stars on the back. And I put some cheap Jegs wheels on the front because it didn't have shit when I got it. But anyway.
Oh, does anybody got an inside track on roll-up doors? I need a 10 by 10 roll-up door in my shop. I went to open mine the other day.
I
think
sure do.
Springing it went kaping. So now I got fucked up like 1970 doors that ain't worth a shit. So I got to take down and replace.
No, they just put the springs on it.
I don't think you can put new springs in this one.
I'm sure they can, but yeah, I do have a guy that just fixed mine. I had to put a whole new motor in mine about 6 weeks ago.
Hell, mine ain't a motor. Mine's old school. Mine's pull a chain, unroll the rolls.
Dude, we have chain ones that work, and we got one regular old manual roll up door, and then we got 3 of the roll up in a ball with the chain deal doors. One of them some bitches opens like it's supposed to. The other ones, it's like tough to let them some bitches up.
I had mine worked on a couple times when I bought the place because it's like from 1987. But I went and opened it yesterday and something didn't work right. So I got to figure out how to either replace it or have somebody put a spring in it or whatever. But I got to get my roll up doors fixed. So
I
if
heard
anybody
that.
got any inside tracks on roll up doors, hit me up. Let me know.
There you go.
I'll send you the guy's number
That'll work.
and name.
All right. Well, hell, I'm out.
I heard that. It's almost 9:30 anyway, so we almost been 2 hours bullshitting and
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
Again, if you watch this, if you made it this far, please, guys, go to Mark DeWall's page, go to dragtrucks.com, post the races, post what's up. If you got pictures of your truck, got videos of your truck, put them on the Southeast Drag Trucks page. We want to keep pushing and supporting truck, drag truck racing. I want to see Michael Rick. I want to see Bobby. I want to see Ray. I want to see all these guys posting some cool stuff. But I also want to see your shit box.
that's right. Your slow truck. Your
Your
damn 650 S10 or whatever.
Yeah. Even if you got a damn El Camino, I don't care. You got an El Camino and you think you're a truck when you're really not. Post your shit up. I don't care what it is. If you got a truck, if it's got a tailgate on it, post it up, guys. We want to support it and see what we can do the best we can.
I got a buddy with a badass El Camino if he'd get off his ass and finish it. But anyway, thank y'all for being here.
Hold on.
Up.
Also, before everybody goes, I want to reiterate the car show. Let's see if I can find it again. June 14th.
Yeah, June 14th and 15th, right?
June 14th. No, just the 14th.
Okay.
At the Sonic on Highway 96 in Warner Robins, Georgia.
Damn.
I'm assuming will probably be around noon or 1 o'clock. There's going to be trophies, discounts on food at the Sonic, stuff like that. We're going to see race cars, trucks, whatever you want to, June 14th at the Sonic on Highway 96 in Warner Robins.
Cool.
We got to support each other. That's what it's all about, fellas.
No doubt. Well, thank y'all for being here. We appreciate it, and we'll do it again soon. We're gonna hop off here and
get your damn drag truck working and take it to a drag strip. Even if Caution Lap can't go, get your shit out to a drag strip.
that's right. Y'all